with everything that's going on in the world right now, and with the major US stock indexes going into correction territory, and potentially everybody's talking about a bear market, this year, 2022, we're 3 months in, and the indexes, like the SPY here, we're looking at the daily chart, has been making lower highs and lower lows ever since we hit 2022. Here's the year right here. We draw a straight line up. We topped out, and all of this year, it's been lower highs, lower lows. We don't know if we're in a bear market yet. We're in correction, but we're not seeing momentum and breakouts anymore, right? And everybody has been freaking out, chasing after high of day breakouts. They're failing. And we've talked about this before. If we go into a bear market, I'm really not that worried, because there's always going to be something that's trending. The stock market is super, super, super trendy. There's always something trending up. Recently, at the beginning of the year, we were noticing right off the bat, newer name IPOs were popping off. And for a good 3 weeks, newer name IPOs that opened 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, were slowly trending up and then ultimately taking off and running. And then it stopped. Now, recently, we've been noticing that energy stocks have been popping off. So just for an example, let's pull up a few to look at real quick. Energy stocks. So today we had INDO, Indonesia Energy, says it right here at the top, the name. This was gapping up this morning over 50%, from 15 running up to $25 a share. And when you scroll out on this, yesterday even, it went from $12 and it ran up to 15. And then today we got this huge gap up here, as you see on the 1 minute chart. It doesn't stop there. We also had BTU, and right there, once again, you got Peabody Energy. Notice how this has just been trending up all week, as the markets and the index has just been getting hammered down. So that's 2 stocks now. Let's keep going. We got BPT, went on a nice little run last 2 days right here, running up from 13 up to 1550. Not much, but still it trended up. There's a handful of stocks that we had go on nice runs. What's another one? EOSE is another name. Eos Energy Enterprise. You can see that's up today. You're picking up on the theme, as I would like to say. What are you seeing going on across the board? And this is where I tell you guys, it pays to be very observant of what's going on across the board. The quicker you pick up on these themes, the longer you're able to take advantage of them. And then once you start to see everybody start to talk about them, then it's about time to start changing up for a change. The quicker you pick up on these themes, the longer you're able to take advantage of them, like I said. And then the longer they're in play, more and more people start to pick up on, hey, I've been noticing lately, the last couple weeks, energy stocks have been really popping off. So everybody starts gravitating over to the sector and these names. And then the trend stops and then something new pops up. Just remember the saying, the stock market is very, very trendy. There's always going to be something trending and going on. All of this year, 2022, I've been saying that this is the type of market right now where you're going to have to focus on more big picture ideas, focus on trending ideas. Scalping, day trading momentum, and high of day breakouts, that hasn't been working. So you have to pick up on that, and you have to adjust to this evolving and changing market, adapt and roll with it. Energy stocks have been the play. So what you could do are one of our favorite websites, Finviz, and go over here to groups. Click on the groups tab, and then you could click on overview. And then right here, let's see what's the top percentage gainer today. So we got utilities is the #1 sector. You could see there's 118 stocks within that sector. Our energy stocks is right here, number 9. There's 281 stocks within that sector. So if we're noticing a lot of energy stocks are popping off, we click on energy here, and then it's going to bring up all of the energy stocks. And what I like to do, click on all, go to price right here. I like to look for energy stocks or stocks in general above $5. I'm not really interested in low dollar penny stocks at $1, $2. They're grinders. It's just not my style. So over $5 is what I want. You can see right here, I got 10 pages of stocks, all energy. I can filter this by percentage change, the biggest percentage gainers, and number 1 on the list, you can see we got INDO. And if we go back real quick and look at INDO, this was the energy stock that was gapping up 50% pre-market. So the way I would look at this, INDO is your leader. Whatever INDO does, a lot of the energy stocks are going to follow. This is your leader. Now the leader can change over time. Look at this as a leaders board, just like a video game or something. We got INDO is the leader. Number 2 on the list, we got KLXE. So let's look at KLXE real quickly. And this one, right from the open there at 7, it had a nice $1.20 run to the upside. And if you look at the SPY again, the SPY has just been getting drilled down all morning, hasn't it? So this sector and energy, these energy stocks, they're doing the opposite of what the SPY is doing. So energy stocks are all pushing up today, or have been pushing up lately. And as I said, the quicker you pick up on the theme and what's going on, the longer you're able to take advantage of this type of stuff. And then once you start to see and hear everybody talk about energy stocks, then I would start preparing to change it up, because the trend is probably going to be coming to an end. Remember the statistics. Over 90% of people fail, lose money as traders. Number 3 on the list, we got ARCH. This one's up. It ran from 120 up to 150. ARCH. Look at that nice little run on it. The last 2 days, from $125, it ran all the way up to $150. $25 run. Another popular one, BTU. And look at this daily chart on BTU. The last 5 trading days, BTU is green right there. So it's right there in front of you guys. And putting all of this together like this, it's really bare bones simple, isn't it? Newer people out there, you guys, newer traders, they just don't know how to look for this type of stuff. They don't know what to look for. So they're freaking out every day. They're only looking at top percentage gainers, or they have all their stock scanners set up only to pick up high of day breakouts. This is there's so much to it that goes into this game, you guys. I try to educate you guys and prepare you to think for yourself. And I tell you guys all the time, it pays to be very observant in the stock market environment. Being observant of what you're seeing going on across the board, themes that are going on, what are patterns you're picking up on. You can notice like little things, like you're noticing every day recently, stocks have been loving to run the first 30 minutes out of the open. And then after that, the rest of the day, it's failed follow through and they slowly fizzle out. Or maybe you're noticing recently, stocks have been really running at the end of the day and in power hour. The last hour of the trading day, that's when you've been seeing a lot of stocks perk up, pop, and run. So paying attention to the environment, what's been going on, and also paying attention to what sector your stock is in, what's going off, being very observant to pick up on the trend. Because remember, the stock market is very trendy. There's always something going on.